I am traveling to Jamaica. A friend of mine will be attending a wedding, and I'm just going along for the vibes because I have not had a beach vacation for the entire year, and every year I must take a vacation in the Caribbean. So I'm heading out. Last night, I fully didn't get a chance to explain. My friend Obene, the one who I was at her birthday party 2 weeks ago, I think it was. I posted the video. She is an aesthetic nurse practitioner. She came over to perform some wrinkle relaxer injections on me. So that was all last night. The results are not yet kicking in. It has not kicked in. Apparently, it takes approximately 2 weeks for wrinkle relaxers, also commonly known as Botox, even though Botox is the brand, I think. Or Botox is the, yeah, whatever. But yeah, it has not fully kicked in. I didn't get too much put in because she said I didn't need that much. So as you can see, my face still moves. So we'll see what happens over the next couple of days. The flight is delayed. We don't leave. We were supposed to leave at 11:10. It's delayed until 11:40. My friend is over there trying to get her life together with her new iPhone that she purchased. She's trying to get that set up. So I will keep you guys in the loop. But wish me safe travels, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Guys, we almost missed the flight.
Not because of me.
They told us the flight was delayed till 11:40.
Okay.
Why they was out there announcing our names loud, saying Kendra Isaac, Shamika Bruce, the two last to board. Embarrassing. And now we're saying all the way
it won't. That's what I'm saying. The phone. I don't. It won't.
Guys, we have arrived. We have arrived like Nene Leaks. Why you keep peeking in my vlog, sis? With your Trini cap on in Jamaica. With your Trini head tie. We have arrived in Montego Bay, Jamaica. Let me tell y'all about the turbulence that was on the flight. One piece of turbulence. And y'all know my anxiety about flying already. I was like, the plane was shaking. I said, Lord have mercy. I just have to close my eyes and hope for the best. And thankfully we landed safely. Now, nobody said the walk was going to be this long when you got off the plane. Because in Grenada, it is not this long. So let's see what's going on. Hopefully the immigration line isn't too long and we get through without incident. We finally made it through immigration and we are out here waiting for our taxi. Well, my friend Shamika went to go get something to drink. I'm like, we just got here. You're already looking for a drink? It's hot as hell. I think it's about 88 degrees right now. Let me just show you guys, turn the camera around. We actually landed in Montego Bay, so this is Sangster International Airport. Huh? We do YouTube.
You.
Oh, YouTube.
For real?
Yeah.
No, I mean like jobby.
Oh, job?
Yeah, because you know what I do.
We have arrived at the Royalton. What's it called? The Royalton Blue? Blue Seas, White Sands?
Royalton Blue Waters.
Royalton Blue Waters is where we're staying. Now, they just brought our luggage, so I didn't have time to do an original room tour before the room was untouched. But this is what the room looks like, right? So this is the entrance right here. You guys see the entrance. And this is what it looks like coming in. The first stop we have is the toilet by itself, thankfully, because just in case, you know. And then we have like a drawer into the entryway, the closet. Look at the bathroom area. There's the tub. And then this is the sink space. Very nice. And then look at inside of this shower. Amazing. So this is the shower. We have the closet, which I started unpacking because we'll be living here for the next 4 days. So we're unpacking everything, okay? The luggage is going away. This is bed number 1 where I will be sleeping. And this is bed number 2 where Shamika will be sleeping, and hopefully she doesn't try to climb into my bed. What? I'm just joking. What, was that shocking that I said that? Oh, and let me show you guys, we have the TV set up right here, along with a desk and a mirror and a little seating area right here. We have wine, and we also have a bottle of champagne. The way that they set this room up with the champagne, you would think me and Shamika's the ones getting married. Okay, and this is the outside. Look how amazing this property is. Wow, it is like heaven. I don't think I'm leaving, y'all. I think I'm going to stay here. Forget about work. Forget about everything. I'll just send for my daughters and just live here. Jamaica is beautiful. It's my first time in Jamaica, like I said before. Morning. It's Friday, day 2 in Jamaica. It is approximately 8:15 a.m. Just woke up, gonna get ready. We're headed to the gym. And you see, I already made my bed because that's just the kind of girl that I am. No, let me stop. Shamika over here side-eyeing me. But anyway, we're gonna get dressed and go to the gym. After that, we're gonna come back, go to breakfast. I can't show y'all Shamika because she is dressed indecently, but I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit when she is decent. I'm just trying to maintain some kind of decency because it is not that kind of channel, all right? But I did go work out this morning. I spent about 40 minutes working out, and then after we went to go get breakfast. Breakfast was really good. The Royalton Blue Waters has really been good to us so far. The staff has been amazing. Everybody's really friendly. I'm dressed now because I am going to go out to the beach and relax. I have a really good book that I'm reading. But I also wanted to talk about, I woke up this morning with this on my spirit just to kind of share with you all. Those of you who are considering pursuing nursing as a career, those of you who are currently in nursing school, thinking about going to nursing school, please do not let anything hinder you. Do not let any of back inside because it's noisy out here. So yes, what I wanted to tell you all was that for those of you who are thinking about nursing as a career, whether you're thinking about switching careers, you're thinking about going to nursing school, or you are in fact enrolled in nursing school, do not be deterred by any of the content that you see here with people complaining about nursing. I think I mentioned this before in one of my previous videos where I said nursing is still a good profession. I have to be very honest. The life that I'm able to live and things I'm able to do for myself and for my children is because I am a nurse. Especially working as a nurse at the bedside where I can do shift work, I can calculate my money in the amount of shifts. Things like being able to vacation, send my kids to summer camp, even send my daughters to private school for their lower school education is something that I was able to do because of nursing. Being able to take trips like this, use my PTO time or schedule time off in between working contracts to take vacations is something that nursing has allowed me to do. So I think oftentimes people come on and they complain about, oh, nursing this, nursing that. Don't get me wrong, nursing is very challenging. It is hard work, but you will be compensated. With good money management, you'll be able to do a lot for yourself and for your family. As a matter of fact, when I was enrolled in nursing school, one of my nursing professors, I'll never forget, Dr. Daniels, who is calling? Hold on, y'all, I'm gonna be back. Didn't get a chance to come back. This is a few hours later that I'm continuing what I was telling you all earlier. But what I was saying was that one of my professors, I went to Coppin State University in Baltimore, Maryland, and I'll never forget, Dr. Daniels, she told us, I remembered, nursing gives you the ability to change generations. She was like, it gives you the ability to change people's lives in your families. So I just wanted to take those words and extend it onto those of you who might be feeling discouraged, for those of you, specifically those of you who are thinking about making the switch and entering the profession. You have to experience it and formulate your own opinion. Do not sit there and be deterred by, like I said, a lot of the content creators that you're seeing complaining about nursing. Nursing has given me a pretty decent life. It is because of nursing. Like I said, there are a lot of things that I can do or I can plan to do. So I just wanted to share that, get it off of my heart. I spent a good while on the beach and it was nice. The water is truly like amazing. The water was warm. Like you don't even have to get used to it. So I'm back now. I took a shower. I did get my sewing wet, which I don't mind because I'm looking forward towards the wavy look that's going to happen once it's dried. My friend, I don't know, I think she's hanging out with the other people who is going to be part of the wedding that's happening on Saturday, which is tomorrow. And yeah, I'm just going to chill out, read a book, catch up. Not read a book. absolutely not read a book. Catch up on some schoolwork and we will talk later. Just when I thought I can actually relax, take a nap or do something, I can't. I have a ton of modules to do because it is fall and fall competencies are happening again every year at the hospital because of Joint Commission and CMS, which is Center for Medicare Services. Medicaid and Medicare services, because I know somebody gonna correct me in the comments. Like, every single nurse throughout the hospital must perform annual competencies just to ensure that we are up to date on the latest I guess the latest evidence as it relates to patient outcomes, making sure that we understand how to properly apply restraints, what to do in specific situations, how to prevent pressure ulcers from forming on patients. So I have a ton load. And because I work not only in the ICU, but I also float to other units that have telemetry, patients on telemetry, I have to do the cardiac exams, and there's like 5 of them. And it'd be taking me several tries because I'm not a cardiac girl. Like, I'm not a cardiac girl. I'm not a neuro girl. Give me a good GI. Give me a good surgical patient. Give me a good, just give me a basic patient, even a respiratory. But cardiac and neuro, not my thing. Good news, everyone. I finished my health stream modules. It wasn't that bad. I did have to do the cardiac exam twice because I told y'all I'm not a cardiac girl. Last year though, for competency, I literally had to email the lady in charge of nursing education and ask her, what is it that you're trying to do? Why do we have all of these different strips that no one knows what's going on? Then you're attaching all of these different scenarios. Heart block, the different degrees of heart block. I'll be very honest, I'm not good with that. That is not my strength. And she was like, well, you know, we just need to make sure that you all are competent just in case something happens on the floor. You know how to intervene. First of all, ma'am, let's be very clear. We are competent. And if a patient who's on a cardiac monitor goes into a rhythm that's not lethal, but it's a change and I'm not sure exactly what it is, guess what I'm going to do as a competent nurse? I'm calling for my charge nurse. I'm calling for the resident or the intensivist. I need you to come take a look at this. I'm paging the hospitalist if I'm on a tele floor, saying there's been a change in this strip, in the rhythm. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but it's a change and I need you to come look at it. The key thing as a nurse working on the floor or working in any situation is knowing when to call for help. And trust me, when it comes to a cardiac situation or a neurological situation, I learned my lesson, y'all. I'm calling for help. I'm going above and beyond. So I'm just happy. So when I go back to Maryland, when I get back in the United States, I will do my competency, I think that Wednesday or something like that. Wednesday the 11th, I believe, is when I'm scheduled to go in and get signed off and everything. And then I'll be good for another year. But throughout the year, they keep adding more and more modules. I'm going to get ready now because there is a welcome party that the bride and the groom, they're having for their guests who flew to Jamaica. So I'm going to do my makeup. I think I did get a little bit tan today. So luckily one of my skin tints is a shade darker. So I was prepared for that. The lighting in this hotel room though is definitely not the greatest. Other than that, the services here at the Royalton Blue Water in, I think it's Trelawney, Jamaica, has been nothing short of amazing. Let me go ahead and get ready. See what I mean? This is the bathroom area. It's not that bright. The lights are so small. However, there is this mirror right here that I'm going to use. And because of the way it's positioned, I don't think I could film myself getting ready. So let me do my makeup and I'll check back in. I forgot my concealer brush. I usually have a concealer brush so I don't have to like blend out my concealer with a sponge because I don't really care for sponges. I'm not a sponge girl at all. There's this running joke I have on my Instagram with a lot of my close friends, like, you guys know I'm a makeup artist. Like, I'm like an undercover makeup artist. I love, love, love makeup. If you haven't been able to tell already, I love it. I remembered when I was a little girl growing up in Grenada, one of my aunts moved back to Grenada from England. And I think she triggered my obsession with makeup because she came back with a slew of products. Like, I remember seeing all the old school products. Like, I can see it in my mind right now. She had the Lancome, Clinique, Estee Lauder. Y'all know that perfume, the old school perfume? Treasure or Treasure. And I think it was made by Lancome. It's in that little like diamond kind of square shaped bottle. And the color of the perfume was like brown. All of that. I remember her having all these pink and red lipsticks. I literally became obsessed. And she would get upset because I would touch her stuff and kind of mess it up, like cross colors, cross contaminate the colors, because I didn't know. And now that I'm older, now I see why she used to be upset, because the makeup is not cheap. It wasn't cheap then and it ain't cheap now. I'm trying to understand why I can hear why the other people, like maybe they're in the hallway, because I don't know why they're so loud. Like, the lady is talking at the top of her lungs. Ma'am, why are you so loud? What is going on? This is not your house. You're in an establishment where other people are staying. Why are you so loud? So in case you all are wondering, it is in the middle of this, well, the semester pretty much just began, right? But you all know that I am in school full time and I work full time. I also have to pick up shifts at the hospital based on my requirements. So you guys are probably wondering, how did you manage to make it out the country for 4 nights, 5 days? I think I put too much of this because that's how long I'll be in Jamaica. Well, here's the thing. It's all about scheduling. With nursing at the bedside, you just gotta know how to finesse the schedule and find days where you can be off in a row. And typically that's what a lot of nurses do. Sometimes you have nurses who don't even use PTO time. They don't use vacation time. They just front load and end load. In a lot of cases, you'll have nurses who will go to work 3 days in a row, like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. The 3 days for that week is finished, and then they'll be off Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And then they'll go back to work Thursday, Friday, Saturday of the following week, where they don't have to use any PTO time. And they can take like a 7-day vacation. That's how you learn to finesse the system as a nurse. I think I put too much of this powder thingy on. This is like my favorite brush. It's a Sephora brush. It is, they had a sale one time and I got it for a good price. It is the number 50. It's the Pro Powder Brush. So if you're a powder girl, this is a nice brush to apply your powder. Honestly, like, I really don't even know what I'm doing because the lighting is so bad, it's throwing me off. Y'all know, since I saw my friend this evening on the beach this afternoon, since she left me, I haven't seen her. She's part of like the wedding planning people. Like, she's like a wedding consultant. So she's helping to execute and ensure that everything is on time and as planned and is going as scheduled. This is the final look. The lighting is still terrible. I couldn't even continue doing my makeup on camera because I was so confused because of all the darkness, but I kept it simple. I'll link everything that I used tonight in the description box because I know I slack off a lot. Not intentionally, but because I'm always so busy, like I really don't have time. I just want to pump the content out, but I'm going to try to do better and put everything in that I use so that way you guys know. Good morning, day 3 in Jamaica. Just came back in from breakfast, but I forgot. I did not check back in last night after I got dressed and went to the welcome party. Welcome party was good. Came back to the room like around 11 something and went straight to bed. Got up this morning, we worked out, and then we also went for breakfast. Miss Shamika is gonna go get her makeup done. I was gonna go with her, but I'm opting not to go because instead I'm gonna go to the beach so I can perform more grounding therapy, which means I'm gonna walk barefoot on the sand. I'm gonna make sure and get in the ocean. Humidity is so much out here that the camera was fogging up, but let's go to the beach. Look at the water. Beautiful. I'm just gonna relax here for a little bit. The wedding is today, mind you now. I don't know the bride. That's my friend's friend, and I'm just tagging along. I keep saying for vibes, and because I needed a break. You guys know I've been working, I've been going to school. I did not take a vacation this past summer. I mean, I took my girls to Chicago, but usually I take a Caribbean vacation every summer, and I didn't because my schedule was so crazy and school had me stressed out. So I'm enjoying this. I deserve it. I do, however, feel a little bit of mother's guilt. Yeah, I feel a little bit of mother's guilt. It's something that I've always struggled with since having children, and every time I leave them for an extended period of time, I feel bad. Like, I'll be gone for 4 nights, 5 days, and I feel like, oh my goodness, I can't believe I'm leaving my children, even though they're fine, and even though they're like, no mommy, you can go, like, go ahead, we'll miss you, but we'll be okay. I just always feel bad. This is the dress I am wearing. And you know what, this vacation and trying to fit into this dress, let me know that I need to be in the gym every single day because, yeah, the weight gain has been serious. Got word that there's a delay with the bus that's leaving. Instead of leaving 3 p.m., it's going to leave at 4. So I am going to go ahead and finish curling the rest of this sew-in. I had started on the front, but then I lost track of time. Well, time got away from me, so let me go ahead and do that.
Don't worry about it, but in the meantime, before all the excitement, we're about to go into dinner, and of course, we wanna pray the blessing of the Lord upon the food. But before.
Got here to Osteria, where we're going to be going on a boat ride. We just stopped off at this little, I guess, to sign consent or whatever it is. So we're on the boat. On the tour bus, and we're headed back to the hotel. Thank goodness. I'll update you guys once I get back in the room. We are back from that adventure. Tonight is the last night in Jamaica. And let me tell y'all, we went out on the boat. I was a little bit hesitant going out. I wasn't, you know, I almost didn't go because the boat left at like 4 or 5 o'clock in the evening. And here it gets dark like around 6. So in my mind, I did the calculation like, wait, 4 hours on the boat or the boat's coming back at 8 o'clock. It's going to be dark. Being in the water in the dark, the only thing is that it would have been the Caribbean Sea versus like the Atlantic Ocean or something. But me on a catamaran in the nighttime wasn't going to happen. And then on the way back, why, like they said the guy driving the boat was doing it on purpose, but the boat was doing like, and all I kept saying is, good Lord, please just let my feet touch land. So then we got back, everything was fine. On the way back to the resort, the bus driver, one of the tires was like blowing out or something. It was one piece of excitement, but we made it back nonetheless. Everything is good. Good morning. It is Monday, day 5, last day in Jamaica. It's about, I'm not wearing my watch, so I don't know, but I think it's like 8 o'clock a.m. We're getting ready to go eat breakfast and then check out and head to the airport. The flight is at 12:55. And I do not want Southwest calling down crowd on my name again like they did when we were first coming. We were like the last to board. But look how beautiful the morning is, Monday morning. Currently checking out, and I am very sad to be leaving this resort. I'm actually pretty sad about leaving Jamaica. Jamaica has made it to number 2 of my favorite place to stay. Yes, ma'am.
Any way to sign for the release of the food?
Oh yes, please release it. Release all of it.
Nothing else was charged, right? Just the 1751?
For now, until they realize how you tore the room up. I'm just joking, I'm just joking. Where do I sign, Miss Latoya? Right here? As I was saying, Jamaica has made it to number 2 on my favorite places to be list. Of course, sorry, go ahead. Sorry. Of course. Good morning. Of course, Grenada will always be number 1. Of course. It's Grenada, Jamaica, and then Turks and Caicos. No, I think St. Martin.